Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to Noire for the PlayStation 3. This is going to be the very first PlayStation 3 playthrough I'm going to be posting on YouTube, and the first one I am going to be posting on Channel 1 since I already finished New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and I'm starting also Sonic 4 Episode 1 for the Nintendo Wii as well on Channel 2, both of them. So yeah, this is going to be sort of a new experience. I have been playing through most of the game already, so a big portion of the game, if not all of it eventually, won't be blind. And I apologize in advance for the bad quality. I mean, the quality itself is acceptable enough, at least for you to see what's going on, but it won't be good enough for you to read the subtitles. I'm basically thinking of the ones who do not understand the dialogue completely. I know the majority of you won't be annoyed by this whatsoever. I don't want to skip the tutorial cases. But anyway, I apologize in case you want to read the subtitles. That will be improved shortly. In the near future, I'll be upgrading my setup.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car, the symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Okay, for almost obvious reasons, I won't be able to do much commentary on this playthrough. There is a lot of dialogue, things going on, lots of voice acting and everything.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGPL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
And there you go, driving.
Here
I don't like
go
it.
Again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
This is one of the few times you will see me drive, as a matter of fact. I know there is an achievement for that, I'm not interested in that. So I'm gonna make my partner drive most of the time, except for the chasing scenes, of course.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Totally not an asshole. So I have to search for clues and of course the
This
gun.
is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. Two heads are always better than one.
So yeah, this guy's dialogue will be constantly interrupt me. So that's why I said I won't be doing much commentary, not because I don't want to.
Look at this junk.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, every time my controller vibrates, it means there is a clue. Sometimes could be unrelated to the case itself, like this bottle. And in some other occasions will be useful stuff. For example, these newspapers. You will be finding many of these because they are going to be revealing a parallel plot, a parallel story that you have to pay attention to.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering.
You went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
There is certainly something wrong with this doctor, and I'm not talking about his accent necessarily, because I do have an accent and there is nothing wrong with me, yet. Or so I think. And nothing relevant to the case itself, but I'll try to be finding all of these newspapers. Anyway, I'm going to call it here, and I'll resume the case next time.